Zidane Deuni, Electro Ninja here, and welcome to Electro Ninja's Lab. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys a little bit about my game. This game I created a little while ago and has been changed a bit since I first created it, but it's still a decent game that I think that you guys will enjoy quite a lot. So, since it is changed now, I think that it's a wise time to actually introduce you to Thunderball. But there's actually another reason why I'm introducing it to you today, and that is that Thunderball is actually created by the people of Zornon, which is a planet in my books, which will be showing up in Sting's Adventures 2, which I'm hoping to get released next year. So, why not show you guys how to play this game now? So the first thing that you will need is a checkerboard, as well as chess pieces. You will obviously need checkers, the kings for both sides, the queens for both sides, the pawn, one pawn from both sides, a rook, and a knight, again from both sides. Now, how do you play? Well, quite simply, it's like checkers. Each turn you are allowed to move a character, whether it be your soldiers or your king. Soldiers are able to move on black spaces, and the king is able to move on white spaces. The king is also able to step onto a soldier, however, this is only in very specific moments, and he will be no longer standing on the soldier after that moment has taken place. So let's begin with the special abilities that you are able to use. You are only able to use these abilities once per turn, and you are unable to move after you've done one of these special moves. The moves are the Thunderbolt, which can be placed on any soldier of your opposing side and will eliminate all of them within 5 turns. Well, at 5 turns. No one is able to enter or exit except for your own soldiers or a disguised enemy soldier, which I will get to in a little bit. Next is your Rook, which you can place anywhere on a white square, and it will remain as a permanent shield for your soldiers until the game ends or your opponent destroys it, which again we will get to soon. Next is the Thunderball and the Horse, which have two very similar abilities, but they do have some slight differences. The Thunderball, which you use your pawn for, can be activated from any location on your side of the field, and can move diagonally, horizontally, or vertically, and will eliminate any soldiers on this line. However, it will not eliminate kings or your soldiers. Next is the Knight, which works exactly like the Thunderball, except that it must be placed on a soldier, which will eliminate the soldier, but you will be able to keep the Knight for the rest of the game or until this soldier has been eliminated. You will then be able to go all the way through any area to the last black on the field, the last black square on the field, which will eliminate any soldiers in this path. It will also, if you run into your own into any thunderstorm, will also activate it instantly. So be aware of that. You are unable to activate a Knight on a soldier that is already affected by the thunderstorm, in case you are wanting to escape the thunderstorm quickly, such as if you want to save this soldier but you don't really care about the others, you cannot activate your Knight and quickly go through your opponent's soldiers because this person is trapped. If you do this, you will actually eliminate yourself instantly. Another important thing to note is that the horse will eliminate your own soldiers. Unlike any other attack, in most attacks you are unable to eliminate your own soldiers. However, the knight is able to, as it stamps through every single field, eliminating all 4 of these pieces instantly. The knight can be eliminated by any soldier walking into it, just like the other soldiers, but it is a lot easier, but it is able to move 2 steps in its turn, while a normal soldier is not. As such. And those are your moves. Now, how do you eliminate these moves? Because, let's be honest, things like the Thunderstorm and the Shield are really freaking annoying. Because all your opponent, if in a bad situation, all your opponent has to do is place a shield, their king is safe, their soldiers are safe, no need to worry. They can wait for you to come to them and eliminate you slowly, very easily. Well, there is actually a way to eliminate both of these, and that, unfortunately, is to sacrifice one of your own. However, this is only the case for this, your Thunderstorm. Simply add the other one of the opposites of your color. So, for example, both sides get 4 of these black pieces, which are called the disguise. This takes up a turn, and then move into one of your allies, eliminating them. Yes, this will eliminate that soldier. However, you are now able to move your king onto this soldier. And then you will immediately eliminate the Thunderstorm. This will save all of your soldiers, and you will no longer have to worry about it. The only one eliminated is the one soldier that you had to eliminate before. You can also do this exact same thing with the shield. Let's say you're here, and you put on your disguise. You can then eliminate your enemy, and your king can then enter the field, jumping onto you and immediately eliminating the shield. However, this is probably the worst. This is a really important thing to note, is that this will eliminate any enemies in this immediate area, meaning that these 3 soldiers and the king are immediately eliminated, meaning that you have won the game. Which is an important thing to note, is that destroying the king is not the only way to finish the game. Let me explain. There's actually a few ways that you can win the game. You can either kill all the soldiers, because what exactly is a king without men? Or you can eliminate the king, which will then add all of the soldiers to your side. Now, obviously, there will be some trials, but it's still the same basic method no matter what you go with. And that is the game. There are a few differences depending on how you want to play the game. There is actually 2 other ways that you can play this, such as, if you want, you can play it so that all of your soldiers are off the field, and then you implement them as you're playing. This is the water version of the game. You are also able to do a few other things if you want to, such as adding the light bomb, which will instantly kill 5 soldiers, or which also translates to the dark ball for the black pieces, And you could even implement getting more soldiers, such as where you cannot lose until until your king has died, which is actually a kind of interesting way to play the game. You could also play the game so that you can only win if you defeat all enemies on the field, not just your king or your soldiers. You have to eliminate all of them. But it's really your decision on how you decide to play this game. Like I said, I have changed the rules quite a bit since I first created this game. And honestly, I would love to eventually make this game into a full-fledged game. But honestly, right now it's not going to happen. But anyways, guys, I hope you have enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and of course ring the notification bell. And if you want me to talk about your theories, definitely leave them in the comments below using the hashtag #TheoryReview. But anyways, guys, I've been Electro Ninja, and I'll see you guys next time. Badon!